Hello, first graders. Our math lesson today is going to be Chapter 2, Lesson 7, Compare Groups. It's going to be that 1OA1 again. It is still, I can solve addition and subtraction word problems within 20. It's another way that we can use to solve our word problems. So our problem of the day, or to start our problem off, it says we're going to look at the picture and we're going to place blocks. Well, we don't have blocks, so we're going to just use our pencil, or we can draw on there. Make it bigger. And it says, place a block on each bird. Place a purple block on each monkey. Count and write how many of each animal. So I could place a block on there. If you have them at home, you can do that. I do not. So I'm just going to count how many birds there are. I can see that there's 1, 2, and 3. There are 3 birds. And I can count how many monkeys. There is 1 and 2. There is 2 monkeys. So I'm going to compare those. Can I show you the difference between those two? How many more birds are there, or how many fewer monkeys are there? So we can do that. Let's look at our practice today. We're going to be looking at comparing groups. You can subtract to compare. In our word problem, just like we did yesterday, we want to make sure that we underline what we know and circle what we don't. So to start off with, there are 6 zebras. There are 2 elephants. How many more zebras are there than elephants? So I know that there are 6 zebras, so I can go ahead and underline that. There are 2 elephants. I can go ahead and underline that because I know that there are 2 elephants. 6 zebras, there are 2 elephants. And then how many more zebras are there than elephants? So I compare. I can use these two together, so they kind of go together, right? So I have these 2 zebras, these 2 elephants. They go together. The question is, how many more zebras are there than elephants? So I can tell just by looking that there are more zebras than there are elephants. And I just got to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I want to write my subtraction number sentence, I have 6 zebras. I can take away my 2 elephants, and I can figure out how many more zebras I have. I have 4 more zebras. Or I can think of it as 4 fewer elephants, because I would need to have 4 more elephants down here to be the same number of zebras and elephants. Okay, so let's look at our problem down here. There are 7 giraffes, so I know that, so I can underline that. There are 2 rhinos, so I have 2 rhinos. How many more giraffes are there than rhinos? So how many giraffes do I have? It tells me right here. I have 7 giraffes. So I'm going to start with my numbers. I have 7 giraffes. There are how many rhinos? There are 2 rhinos. So I'm going to compare them. Just like I did up here, I could draw a picture. I'm going to take away my 2 rhinos, and I'm going to get the total number of how many more giraffes are there than rhinos. So that's my question. That's what I'm going to find out. So 7, take away 2. Again, I could draw a picture and I could take away my 2, or I could just count back in my head. 7, 6, 5. So I am left with 5 more giraffes than there are rhinos. So today for your assignment, there's only a couple of problems on the first page. It's going to be page 149. Again, it's problems 2, 3, and 4. Make sure you read them, underline what you know, circle what you don't, and make your number sentence. And then you have the back of your page. So your problem solving and your brain builder and your writing piece. So 5, 6, and then the writing. And that's on page 150. Make sure you go ahead and take a picture of that or use the video recording and submit it for your teachers.